Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigeria newspapers. And I begin with this Nigeria newspaper. And a major story here says the crisis worsens as NLC Labour Party fight dirty. Crisis worsens as NLC Labour Party fight dirty. And the writer there says Abure corrupt and inefficient must go Labour leadership. It's a show of rascality by Ajero, says Labour Party. Now, Shuaibu Court declines to stop Obaseki Assembly orders from impeachment process. Nigeria's earnings from foreign taxes doubled in 2023. NBS data is saying now terrorism financiers tragedy for Nigeria. Sponsors not new to federal government, says research scholar Otubanjo. Go beyond names, impose stricter sanctions, security experts are saying. We'll move quickly now to the Nigeria News Direct and still talking about NLC shutting down Labour Party National Secretariat as part Tussle Deepens. Union accuse Abure of organizing secret convention. Ajero using union for 2027 political goals, Abure has said. Now, while we want Lagos Assembly to amend last mirror law, GM Elegushi saying 7-day warning strike SANU NASU negotiation with federal government hit deadlock. At the top corner, student loan bill scales third reading at Senate. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nigeria News Direct. To the salient times now, Labour Party flees NLC's invasion of party secretariat, while NLC shut down Labour Party headquarters. Another story here, service chief senators in closed-door session over soldiers killing. Why Kuje prison break was successful. The army has given details of that incident. Now, another story here, Vietnam's president resigns after just over a year in office. Everybody should grow something, wife of the president, Remi Tinubu, is saying to Nigerians. Another story, police arrest dismissed soldier and one other for robbery in Abuja. Some of the stories you find on the front page of the Salient Times. To the Daily Independent now, Labour Party faults NLC picketing party secretariats, says it's unlawful. And the writers there berates Joe Ajero, vows to drag union to court. Utomi urges ceasefire, stakeholders consultations. Wants proposed March convention postponed. Now, National Assembly pushes 2023 Appropriation Act implementation to June the 30th. And another story there, NNPC Limited pledges to use gas to trigger Nigeria's industrialization, economic development. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Daily Independent. To the blueprint now, federal government lists Mamu, 14 others, BDCs as terrorism financiers. Some individuals linked to Al-Qaeda or Catholic Church attack. NFIU others funds, assets, other economic resources frozen. 3.7 trillion naira budget padding. CSO's demand list of constituency projects threaten protest in event of refusal. Plateau, widows, families of dead police officers receive 2.8 million naira. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the blueprint. And quickly, the story, parents of 20 million out-of-school children risk jail. That's the Senate saying that. We move to the front page of the Daily Trust. Controversy trails leaked list of terrorist financiers. Controversy trails leaked list of terrorist financiers. And to the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, killing troops comb Bielsa Delta Creeks for militant leader. The riders there, demolition of buildings in Okwama continues. Senate Joint Committee holds meeting with service chiefs, killing of soldiers inhuman, devilish. Some of the riders there. And salary structure for judicial officers, CJN to earn 5.4 million naira monthly. Some stories you find on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Ibrahim.
Yes, the Daily Times is the first with me. But CGN to collect 5.3 million naira monthly as reps pass new bill. Other Supreme Court justices each to get 4.2 million naira monthly, and that's under the salaries allowance or allowances for judicial office holders. Senate extends 2023 Appropriation Act implementation to June 30, 2024. Court refuses to stop impeachment move against Edo Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu. BVN name linkage, give it more time to run. Catholic Church urges federal government. Access Bank to acquire 100% holding in NBK from KCB. CBN clears all FX backlog as external reserves rise to $34.11 billion. Next is First News. CGN to receive 5.39 million naira. Supreme Court justices 4.21 million naira as reps pass judicial officers pay rise bill. Next is the New Telegraph. Reps approve new salaries, allowances for judicial officers, extend 2023 supplementary budget execution, June 2024, proceed on Easter solar break till April the 16th. NLC, Labour Party tussle over party control. You can read more on that from the New Telegraph. Next is the Nation newspaper. Public funded foreign trips on hold for 3 months. Don't distract ministers with oversight invitations. President cautions lawmakers. Labour Party sinks deeper into crisis. Slain army 17 to target to get national honor, befitting burial. CBN clears $7 billion forex backlog. Next is the Guardian newspaper. Federal government spends 6 trillion naira subsidy on available electricity in 10 years. You can see the infographics there, and also Naira eyes 1,300 naira to the dollar at parallel market as speculators offload FX. You can read more on that on the page of the Guardian newspaper. Next is the Platform newspaper. 70% of prison inmates await trial. NCOS. Delta traditional ruler issues ultimatum to Fulani herdsmen. Man arrested, dragged to court for stealing pot of soup, fufu, others. Then that's just about it on the for the Platform Times. Next is the Leadership newspaper. Post-Petroleum Industry Act, operators exploiting gaps to under-declare crude outputs. Tinubu's executive orders will enhance implementation. Again, National Assembly extends 2023 budget's lifespan, and court refuses to stop Shaibu's impeachment. Next is the Punch newspaper. Naira rebounds to 1,400 to the dollar as speculators offload forex. Naira appreciates at parallel. Official market operators foresee 1,200 to the dollar in weeks. You can read more on that on the Punch newspaper. Business Day. Nigeria gets most payout from Shell in first 2020. Nigeria gets most payout from Shell in since first Shell in first 2020. That's for the Business Day newspaper. You also find Air Peace maiden London flight fully booked amid scarce cheap tickets. And last but not least is the Nation Sport. We have Nottingham may be forced to sell Awoniyi this summer. Hienacho Ndidi Oyeka arrive Eagles camp. Also, we have Liverpool open to signing Musiala. And that's all about it we have for you on the newspapers up for review this morning.
Interesting.